Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have obviously got Bonnie the Bunny, the Jazwares figure. Now, before we begin, I would like to say I am a lot less impressed with this one as I am compared to Freddy. Just, if you're expecting nothing but Jazwares praise, click off now, because I will definitely be bashing on this figure a bit more than I did on the Freddy, in which we actually have the Freddy right here. Which, put them next to each other, they look good, but as a standalone, Freddy looks better than Bonnie does. In a toy line, it shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is. Well, you know, toy line, it could be that way, but I still think Freddy's better, and I will explain why in a sec. But this is about Bonnie. So I showed the box off my Freddy's review, but it just replaces the Freddy images with Bonnie, and obviously with a new thing. There's the back, if you were wondering. That's, you know, I'm hoping to get these ones soon as well. The colours on Bonnie stayed relatively the same, so that's good. I will put the box all the way over here, and then let's just zoom out a bit. So you've seen the very nice Bonnie, you know. Never mind, let's just go full because that's much better quality. Yeah, there you go. Boom. I'm sick. I apologise. So basically, this Bonnie figure just reuses the Freddy base, which is, I mean, you know, it is how it is in game. However, the one thing I will note is the hands are so much smaller than Freddy. Like, let me just pull Freddy in here. He's nowhere near closer to the camera. I think Freddy's arm might be bigger, actually. No, the arms are... Oh. I don't know, it's close, but I think they're the same. But the hands are definitely bigger on Freddy. And I think it makes Freddy look a lot better than Bonnie does. I originally thought these were just the Endo series sculpts. They are not. I would love to see Endo series in the future come with a hand holding the microphone, like this Freddy does. Anyway, we'll leave Freddy there. Bonnie. Let's start with the positives. We'll work our way to the negatives. His colours are perfect, because this is based on his Help Wanted model. His colours are amazing. You know, you've got them on the feet, you've got the arms, the bend, the articulation. I think it's something stupid like 30 or 20 something points of articulation. I like the metallic paint between his ears. I like the metallic, almost metallic paint, not metallic, but like the glossy paint between his joints for the endo. And he actually came in the box crouching because his ears are so tall. Let's pop them back out. He has drop down hips. You know, these turn, bend, and they turn, bend, and they turn. Basically, every part of this figure bends and turns except the head and the waist, where it's just the jaw articulation there. In which sadly leaves me in to talk about all the negatives of this figure, because he's got like a wedge head. Like, his face is like, it looks good from the side. Okay, side view is perfect. I think that's fine. Back view is good when you're looking at the head. The front view, like, that just isn't Bonnie. His face looks flat. And then if you look, the way this Bonnie's jaw is, it actually sticks out on the side here, which I think looks fine. But I do think that these teeth should have been a bit more hidden. Or just have the jaw like that. But I don't know, I can't shake the feeling that Bonnie's never had that many. And he's never been that big. I don't know, something about it just feels off. That's probably just me being nitpicky. I think that the jaw looks good. It's got, you know, obviously, you know, you push the button in the back. The jump scare articulation on this figure isn't very good. But you can't expect that to be perfect in every figure. I'm glad that they've gone for quite an accurate figure over that. Oh no, you can get it to go further, but you've got to put a bit of pressure in. it kind of goes there, and then you can kind of... Okay, no, so you can get him in a good like position for his jump scare. That's nice. Though if you let go, he does drop immediately. I think it's growing on me as I look at it, but I do think he could be better. I like his ears as well. Yeah, how they stand up like that. I'm not a fan of the blue bit there. And I do think that these ears here, they should have just been like articulated unevenly bent. You know what I mean? Like if these had like, since what the jaw has, where it kind of, you know, has the metal bone, if they had them there so you can kind of just turn it, you know what I mean? I think that would be quite nice, but I suppose there's a reason behind everything you do. Now I obviously don't have much to say about this figure compared to my Freddy review, because that was like my main review of the way, that's kind of how it goes. I review the first thing of that type, and then the rest kind of just follows the same formula, but I explain what I like about it and what I don't like. So Freddy here, I prefer Freddy to Bonnie, just because I think Freddy's perfect. I'm going to be so honest here, the only issue I have with Freddy is the jump scare feature, which is, but it's $10 or you're not going to have a super accurate Freddy Fazbear for $10, but this is beating Funko by a long shot. In which, let me just go grab the Funko figure right now to show you the difference between them. Here's Bonnie. Now the first thing you'll notice, before you even notice the colours themselves, is the dirt wash. The dirt wash on this is much more prominent, and I actually think the head sculpt on this looks slightly better, purely because of the way that the cheeks are more prominent on this than Bonnie. Like he's kind of like big. See, every angle of this Bonnie figure looks good, except the head up. So I'll just leave you with that. If you're displaying it in like a playsets when they get released on the other side like that in the door, definitely recommend doing that. That's what I plan to do. So it looks better, because like he looks even better in person, by the way. When you just turn him, he looks slightly off. That could also just be Scott's model though, which I do think plays half the reason. Now Funko's figure here is purple, has upper teeth, and obviously ears are more dynamic, which I much prefer. And he comes with a guitar. So that's just like, I can't even steal it because the figure's too weak. Just imagine it. I could probably like wedge out his hands, but it's been a nightmare for me to get back in after this video. Good lord. Good lord. Click then. I've got nothing to say, but I'm trying to do it fast. There you go. That's like well done, which I think the guitar makes him look better. I don't know if I'm just crazy or if I'm actually being like smart, but I think the guitar just makes him look a little bit smarter. So I actually think I'm going to steal that from the Funko figure and just display it with that. No, actually, I'll leave my Funko figure with it. You know what I mean? Funko's had it for a while now. Joining that on blue. But apart from that, I like this Bonnie. You know, if you're planning on getting any of the figures and you think, oh, should I get Bonnie or should I get like Freddy? I think Freddy. But overall, he's not bad. I'm a little disappointed in him. But on the grand scheme of things, we've had worse. We've had so much worse in the past that you honestly can't complain. Let me get given like a nice, accurate Bonnie. So, thank you Jazwares for giving us an actually decent Bonnie figure, unlike Funko. Flick him in, hang on. Down. Well, actually, his limbs will break off. There you go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. and I will see you again in my next video. And his box is just full. Bye guys.